just really don't like that dude. You know?
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him.
Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore.
I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did.
Terence Crawford took a shot at Floyd Mayweather after news came out that the feds seized $250 million, 0 cents, from Floyd's mansion. Crawford said Floyd uses what he has to protect himself, suggesting that Floyd hides behind his money and fame. His comment hit hard, pointing out that Mayweather's flashy lifestyle might just be a cover for something weaker underneath.
I just really don't like that dude. You know?
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he in the limelight and stuff like that, but in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter, though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But, like, his core personality and his way.
Floyd Mayweather said he doesn't waste time replying to haters online anymore. He shared that the younger version of himself used to do that. But now, he's more focused on business and becoming a better person. He's moved on from always trying to defend himself on social media.
I found myself in the past, you know, the younger Floyd Mayweather, you know, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. Mm-hmm. You know, I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. You know, what's important to me right now is my real estate. Mm-hmm. My family.
Floyd Mayweather has been dealing with serious tax problems with the IRS. He owed over $22 million, 0 cents in taxes from 2015, which led the IRS to file a federal tax lien against him. Mayweather asked the U.S. tax court for more time to pay, saying most of his assets were tied up and not easy to use. But the IRS denied his request, saying he had enough assets to pay the debt.
Looks like he's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Right, and according to the Law 360 report, here's a direct quote. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days from which he intends.
Floyd Mayweather has said that he owns over 100 properties, including a big real estate deal in Manhattan. He claimed he bought 62 buildings in New York City on his own without any partners. However, some reports say his real share in these properties might be smaller than he says, raising questions about how much he really owns.
I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did. You donated millions of money and buildings to victims of the LA wildfire. And I saw that. That was a cool thing you did.
I feel like if you're in a position to give back, why not? You know, I have a great team.
You're in a position to give back.
Yes. You know, I have a strong team and a great team, and God has truly, truly blessed me to put me in a position, not just to be able to make a lot of money, but also give back. If not just my time, but also financially.
Did you ever get an itch to get back in the ring at all?
No, not at all.
No.
Not
even a little, not even there. You don't see anything go, I
sit on my couch. I can sit on my couch every week and a wire coming every week, millions every week. That's why I'm Floyd Money Mayweather every week.
I know. But you're so good at it.
Great at it.
Mayweather is known for showing off his expensive mansions and luxury cars, which adds to his image of being very rich. His social media often gives fans a look at his fancy lifestyle, including his large garage full of high-end vehicles.
I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys?
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Terence Crawford has openly criticized Mayweather, not just questioning his money, but also his boxing skills. When asked who would win in a fight between them, Crawford confidently said he would be the winner.
So if he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound, you or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm going to always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
In response to Crawford's comments, Mayweather stayed calm and wished him well in his boxing career, choosing not to react with anger. Meanwhile, Crawford also claimed that Mayweather used illegal IV injections before his fight with Manny Pacquiao, which is not allowed in boxing.
You guys can use IVs to rehydrate?
We can't use IVs either.
No? When did they change that?
I ain't never, they changed anything. I think that was legal because when Floyd fought Pacquiao, that was a thing. That he was using IVs or something like that. But yeah, you can't use that stuff.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. That's why they outlawed it.
Yeah.
People have started comparing Mayweather's legacy with Crawford's, with some saying that Crawford is doing things in boxing that Mayweather didn't do during his career. Triple H has criticized Mayweather, saying he's getting older and caught up in too much drama, hinting that he's not the same boxer he used to be. While Mayweather says he has made billions from boxing, others disagree. Logan Paul, for example, claims Mayweather still owes him millions from their 2021 fight, including part of his guaranteed payment and pay-per-view earnings. Mayweather, however, says the delay is normal because pay-per-view money takes time to come in. On top of that, some workers at Mayweather's boxing and fitness gym have protested, saying they haven't been paid. These claims raise questions about how he handles money and whether he always meets his financial responsibilities. All of this has led some people to doubt the true state of his wealth.
Mayweather has made over $1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. But Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid 1 penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife. And it was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month. Which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Floyd Mayweather is seen as one of the best boxers of his time, but outside the ring, he often gets more criticism than praise. Many people, including fans and boxing legends, don't like his arrogant attitude. Roy Jones Jr., a respected boxing champion, has openly said that Mayweather is not the greatest of all time. According to Jones, true greatness in boxing comes from being humble, showing respect and helping the sport grow, not just from staying undefeated or showing off wealth.
To a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 8-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got to 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you do that?
Another strong voice in the criticism comes from Deontay Wilder, who wants to reach Mayweather's level of money but believes Floyd doesn't support others trying to succeed like him. Wilder called Mayweather jealous and said he doesn't like seeing other fighters get famous and rich. When people question Mayweather about his money and behavior, he often responds by showing off his wealth. In a popular video, he asked why people care so much about what he has or doesn't have, then showed his expensive watches and stacks of cash to prove he's still rich. Instead of being open or humble, Mayweather chooses to show off his wealth even more.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my business worried about what I'm doing. What Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, if I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do for you motherfucking haters today? I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made all motherfucking day.
In many interviews, Mayweather says that the criticism he gets comes from jealousy. He thinks people don't like seeing a successful black man living his life the way he wants. While there might be some truth to people being jealous or unfair in society, using this as a simple excuse feels like avoiding the real issues.
The biggest artist, and you wouldn't even know, because my name don't have to be on everything.
I have to be the marquee.
Yeah, because sometimes if you put your name on certain things, you got people that's gonna be jealous. So sometimes I was like, I don't gotta have my name on it to collect the check.
So in the beginning, you know, I feel like people was rooting for me, wanted the best for me. And the more and more as I accomplished more and kept accomplishing things, then you start seeing like different things. Then you start saying, he's a wife beater, or he's not that smart, or you hear so many different things. And I just feel like, okay, you're entitled to believe whatever you want to believe.
Mayweather once said he had $123 million, 0 cents, in just one of his many bank accounts to show how well he manages his money. While this sounds impressive, it doesn't match with reports that say he has unpaid taxes.
How much money do you have in your bank account?
Which account? Which bank?
You have more than one account?
Absolutely.
I don't even have one account. Give me the amount of money you have in one of your accounts.
200 million, 300 million.
Dollars?
Yeah, in different accounts.
According to Joe Rogan and others, Mayweather owes the IRS about $20 million, 0 cents, which is a huge amount and raises questions about how responsible he is with money. Showing off his wealth while not paying what he owes makes him seem more interested in looking rich than being responsible. Mayweather's rich lifestyle with expensive cars, luxury homes, and big shopping sprees has caused problems for him. Reports say he spends a lot, but doesn't always pay the taxes on these things. This has led to legal troubles, growing debts, and the chance of more government investigation. To keep up with money trends, Mayweather has talked about cryptocurrency, calling it the future. He has promoted crypto projects and wants people to see him as a smart, modern investor. Mayweather's move into cryptocurrency caused problems too. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission said he didn't tell people about the money he got for promoting certain coins. This broke the law and made people lose trust in him. It seems like Mayweather cared more about making money from his fans' interest than helping them understand how to invest.
people executing these scams are like Anon people hiding behind a Pepe avatar. And of course, there's a laundry list of famous influencers, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian's David Dobrik, that have all endorsed these absolute shitcoin scam casino rugs that leaves their investors high and dry because they paid them a bunch of money up front and maybe they didn't know any better because it's such a nascent space. But I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist. Now, everybody knows Floyd's an opportunist. He's an entrepreneur. He likes to make money. He always has money, talks about money. That's his shtick. That's his persona. That's fine. You can make money. You can be a hustler. You can get paid a bunch to box, do whatever you want.
Mayweather's promotion of NFTs and other digital assets is seen by some people as another way for him to make money from his fans' trust. Many think it's more about his flashy image than smart investing.
Pre-sale for Bulls on the Block owners, and it says to celebrate the partnership between Duarte and Floyd, we are having a first pre-sale for the community Roy has created. So obviously that means he created Bulls on the Block. I checked it and sure enough, that's true. So that's super cool. Maybe his partnership with Floyd here will help boost Bulls on the Block even more. I know I talked about Bulls on the Block, you know, a month ago maybe. I'm not really sure how Bulls on the Block is doing nowadays. I haven't really checked on it in a while, but maybe this will boost their sales a little or give them a little bit more hype. Then on August 8th, there was a pre-sale for Discord members, which stinks. So there's already been 2 pre-sales, but I'm not sure how many of these guys were actually sold. But yeah, there's a Discord with this, so definitely be sure to go hop in that Discord because maybe Floyd Mayweather will hop in. So whether or not you actually own one, it's still cool. Maybe you'll get to see some interesting stuff in there. Like the Tom Brady one the other day.
Floyd Mayweather has said many times that he cares more about money than his legacy. And this idea has shaped his career. While it made him very rich, it also brought him a lot of criticism. His focus on money has pushed away fans who want to see humility, honesty, and respect for boxing.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying, F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank, I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust. Money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that. I'm gonna do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hate on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter. But people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw a scenic route.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay informed. Stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep our news accurate.